Here with tight ends coach Mason Dadian as our spring preview series rolls on here. Spring game going to be April 27th at noon at Callahan Stadium. Coach, let's talk about this unit. It's a very young unit, very inexperienced. Mark Large and going back a couple of years, Jordan Bryant was kind of the key cogs there, but now you got a bunch of guys here with not a lot of playing experience. John Sawyers has moved back to tight end. Brent Butler had a couple of key plays. I believe it was in the last game of the season against Urbana, but talk about this position group and what you're seeing here early in the spring.
So like you said, we're a very young position. I'm a young coach, so it kind of works hand in hand with that. But a lot of the guys have come in, really worked hard this offseason, and the weight room especially, knowing that they had to be stronger to be able to take on bigger defensive linemen. John Sawyers and Dejo Davenport have really stepped up. Huge change in them physically from where they were. Brent Butler, obviously as you were talking about, did a lot of good things for us at the end of the year, especially at the more true fullback position in the wing, doing a lot of good things, as well as DJ McCutcheon and Matt Mullins have come in as younger guys and really helped them understand more what they need to be doing as their role in the offense.
Yeah, you mentioned, you have to line up sometimes with the linemen, you have to line up sometimes in the backfield, you got to catch, you got to block. There's a lot of different roles these guys got to play. How have they been able to kind of grasp all what's being thrown at them here in the spring?
It's been really good. Just started off mainly with going back to basics with them. Once we got back in January, going back to even stuff that we did in camp, going truly back to fundamentals where the first 15 minutes of individual are, hey, we got to work on steps, we need to work on our route running. They've been able to take it on well, especially the freshmen, just because most of them are younger, so it's really making sure that the fundamentals are really the main focus for them, just so that way everything else comes naturally to them.
Last thing for you here, a bunch of guys. It helps with the depth. This is probably the deepest the tight end position has been in 4, 5, 6 years here at Concord. How does that make things fun for you in the spring?
Oh, it makes it a lot of fun where I have a different relationship with every guy that's in the room. Me and Brent, we like to joke around a little bit. It's a little different with Matt because I don't know him as well, but he's learning my personality and how I like to have fun with my meetings as well as on the field where it's time to be serious, but if things are tense, I'll crack a joke out just to try to break the tension, so that way not only him but as well as the rest of the guys we're fine, coach is fine, everything's gonna be all right. So it's just really being able to understand my relationship with each guy and getting to know them better.